looks for the end zone. Touchdown!
And the left jab.
Makes the shot. Goal!
Access 7 Sports. For all of your local sports, tune to Access 7.
Cale, I guess your first thoughts when you found out you were coming to the Pats?
It was exciting for me, just knowing how well this organization is run and the opportunity I have this year, and I think I can bring a lot to the team, so it's just really exciting for me.
John Paddock said that you were a guy that he wanted, looking back at last year's awards luncheon, so it sort of seemed like this was destined. Did you have any idea that this was coming?
I've heard rumors that he wanted to trade for me, and it makes me feel really good about myself knowing that he wants me on this team that bad and that he's been trying that hard to get me.
For those that don't know your game, just tell us what type of player you are.
I'm just a two-way D-man. I like to play physical in the D zone and then jump in a little bit in the O zone.
When you look at the makeup of this roster, what do you think you bring to the team?
Just a little bit of depth in the back end, I think, especially defensively. A lot of offensively skilled D-man, too, with Mahura and Davidson. So I think I can just help in the back end a little bit more.
How was the drive? What did you think about? What do you think about the drive for that long right after you've been traded?
Definitely a lot to think about when you're just in the car by yourself there. And I cut it off halfway and just stopped in Calgary with my parents and talked to them, had dinner with them. So it's a pretty good drive all around.
You're obviously excited to be here knowing that the season's going to end with the Memorial Cup. I'm guessing your parents are probably pretty happy too.
Yeah, they are. We got to watch my brother in that a couple years ago, and they're excited to watch me in that too.
Well, just in Saskatchewan, you're obviously familiar here playing with Estevan and Bantam and Notre Dame and Midget. So what's it like coming back here?
Oh, it's awesome. I actually have a couple of buddies from Carlisle that are going to school in Regina now, so they're pretty excited to come watch me play now.
Have you talked to your brother yet? And what did he think about the move?
Yeah, he just said he was really excited for me, and just it's a huge opportunity for me.
Do you reach out to him often? Do you guys talk about hockey and you ask advice from the older brother?
Yeah, for sure. Like whenever we can. Obviously, he's got a pretty busy schedule, but yeah, I try to talk to him whenever I can, and just he's always been good to me like that.
So you're from Carlisle. When did you move away from Carlisle, or the area? Is that where you grew up?
Yeah, I lived there for about three years when I was first born, and then we moved to Alberta for about 8 years, and I actually ended up moving back to Carlisle when I was in about grade 7. So I lived there for about 4 years after that too, including Notre Dame.
So obviously you would know what the Regina Pats are all about. So does that just sort of increase the level of excitement as well?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just growing up in Saskatchewan and around at Notre Dame when I was around Regina too, just obviously I knew how good of a team they were, and just really exciting.
When you were at Notre Dame, did you make the trip in for some WHL games? And if so, what were you thinking?
Yeah, I was actually watched my brother play against you guys a couple times, so it's just really exciting. Really good atmosphere in here as well.
Go ahead.
Is this sort of like a homecoming for you then? Is this considered home, or would you say Calgary's home?
I'd say Carlisle's my hometown. I live in Calgary now, but still consider myself a Sask boy.
How tough was it playing? Because the rumors were pretty early in this season that you were going to be shipped out.
Yeah, it was kind of tough to block those out, but when I'm on the ice, there's really not much I'm thinking about other than the game. I think it more happened on off days or just when I wasn't at the rink. Just kind of got in my head a little bit, but I'm glad that's behind me now. I can just focus on playing.
Tanner was a teammate of yours. I don't know how many guys that are in that room that you've played with before, but how long does it take to get used to the room and the guys in the room? Is that going to take a couple of days for you, or do you feel it can just really happen overnight?
I'm not too sure yet, just because being my first trade and all this, I think it's going to help going on this road trip in the States. I think that should help out a little bit, but hopefully I just fit in well right away.
You were the captain in Kootenay. You know that this captain's going to be gone, Sam, probably for a month or so at World Juniors. Do you feel that you have to bring that leadership to the table right away and maybe fill that void that he's going to leave behind?
Not too sure. I know they're going to have a good leadership group already, and hopefully I can just fit into that group well and work from there.
Do you feel any pressure on your shoulders? I mean, you're being brought in as a guy that's going to, the hope could help you down the road.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of pressure involved in that. Just they gave up a good player too, and Smart and Muir, and puts a little bit of pressure on my shoulders, but I think I'll be okay.